so today I'm going to be talking to myself. Is that new at all? No. Hashtag Dear Me is trending, in which women mostly talk to themselves. Younger us. First of all, middle school Tiffany. You just got out of the worst year of your life, 5th grade. 5th grade was horrible, and it's when you really learned your first lessons about girl drama. So, from that horrendous year, you learned that you had to be really careful about who your friends were. You learned not to cuss people out on MySpace. Important lesson. And when you identify someone as someone who loves drama, stay away. Stay away. So middle school was fun. Looking back on it, it was fun. Originally, you were just so excited to be around new people, and you were so excited to get your new older friends. You always thought that older people would be like the secret to like all the fun in the world. As you grew up, you realized that if anything, they're very boring because it ends up being you, and it's just not all that exciting. Tiffany, when you went to parties, there were people making out, and instead you and your friends would go dance, sometimes with the moms, when nobody else was dancing. Those are the moments that I love the most about you. Not like a dance when no one's watching, but like dance when everyone's watching. Dance whenever you want to dance. If there's a great song, it's probably low, apple bottom jeans, dance. Tiffany, some point in middle school you also learned about push-up bras, and they became pretty exciting, but also you learned that boobs are not the answer, and that you can bring them out or you can put them away, but they're not the most important thing. Oh my gosh, getting ready for high school. These were your top priorities. Boyfriend, good grades, be on ASB, be in a bunch of clubs, be super social, get more friends. You basically wanted to have it all. How could you ever expect that of yourself? Come on. Yeah, you always wanted to be more social because you didn't know yet, Tiffany, that we are... Dad, no! Dad! If you guys hear guitar, that's my dad, and he's not gonna stop playing. Anyway, Tiffany, that was a time before you realized that you are not as outgoing as you thought. I mean, I guess we're outgoing. We like to talk to people, but we also are very, very selective about who we invest our time and our energy in, and it's so much better to be where I am right now, where I'm fine with having just a few friends because it literally is quality over quantity. You, young Tiffany, you always wanted a lot of friends. You thought the more the better, then they'd invite you more places and you'd go to more parties, blah blah blah. But then you realize that those friends aren't your close friends, they're not your best friends, they're not worth worrying about. They're just extra accessories to your social life that you wanted to be so exciting. But it didn't end up being that way. And yeah, as a person, I guess we're not shy. But sometimes we are more reserved because there's no reason to be the center of attention all the time, even though sometimes we want to be. But it's okay to just sit back and just talk to your friends at a party. You don't have to be running around saying hello to everyone if that's gonna make you uncomfortable. Boys. Boys are funny because boys are boys. That's their number one flaw. They are so immature. You are a strong woman, and you always have been, and you're very independent, so we never understood why boys were so annoying, and they just weren't ready. They weren't ready for us. Piece of advice, young Tiffany. If a boy seems to need fixing, if you think you can fix him, stop right there. You're not going to be able to fix him. That's just what he is. So don't get all invested and think that you can save him from his whatever it is, because it'll probably just drag you down if you're with someone who's negative or you're with someone who's shy and awkward, because yeah, you're not going to be able to fix them. That's just who they are. Tiffany, go for guys who are actually great guys. You found one now. Intelligence is great. A sense of humor is great. But also someone who just respects you and respects themselves and has goals. These are great things. So yeah, when high school finally started, you had a couple of boyfriends and you were trying to balance making new friends and stuff. But luckily we have had the same best friends since you, little Tiffany. So we did something right there. Having 2, 3, 4, 5 really solid friends is all you need, and do not worry about it. I know you want to make new friends, and that's great, and you should be open to it, but don't force yourself to make yourself like people that aren't really right for you. A best friend should be someone that you're comfortable with, someone that shares the same values as you, and they're driven and have similar goals. Someone who will actually listen to you when you need someone to be there for you. Most of all, a good friend will just be there for you no matter what, and you guys will change, which is really weird to experience, and it's kind of sad. But just because you change and you're different people and maybe you have different interests and priorities now, you can still be good friends, and they still matter to you just based on the fact that they're always there for you. Most of all, Tiffany, just own it. Own yourself. You are smart, you're driven, you're independent, and you can do anything. At the age you are now, you have no idea what you want to do with your life, but you're assuming because you're good at school that it's just going to involve college and a great job, and you're going to succeed in all the ways that a good student can. But that's really not what it's all about. I mean, obviously, continue to do well in school because that is your thing, but that's not everything, and you don't need to always be the smartest in the class, because there's always that one kid. How does he do it? Don't worry about it. And when you think other people don't see you in the right light, you think people don't understand you, they don't, because they look at you and they say, who is this girl? What does she do? She makes these YouTube videos. She's in smart classes though, and who knows, she doesn't hang out with very many people. What is she? You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to expect everyone to understand you. Just keep doing you, and you're gonna do great things, and you're gonna grow up and be way more confident, but still very lost in life, because what do? It's weird out here. You're gonna get old. You're gonna grow out of your size 0 pants. You're not gonna wear them forever, but that's okay. Have fun. Okay, thanks, bye!